So is a power struggle brewing in Russia? Well, it kind of seems like one is, because you already know of Wagner Group, and the head of Wagner Group, Yevgeny Prigozhin, is very much critical of the war effort, outrightly calling out people like General Gerasimov and Surovikin and those types of folks that have been running the war, saying that Wagner Group is far more effective, doing a better job, saying the Russian military is inept, and that's frustrated the Kremlin. It has excited the more hawkish wings of the Kremlin to throw their support behind him, and that doesn't necessarily bode well for Putin. There's even been rumors of potentially the ultra-right, and I know it's strange to think that there is a group farther right than Putin, but the ultra-right hawkish groups within Russia fielding a candidate to go up against Putin at the next elections. That's not all, though. Just today, Gazprom announced that they're going to look into starting their own private military company. If you don't know what Gazprom is the Russian state-owned energy company. It's massive. It's one of their largest corporations. It makes billions of dollars, has billions in assets, and can absolutely fund and field their own military if they want. That's a scary prospect for Russians, because that means that you'll have the Kremlin with their standard military. Then you have Wagner Group, who has hundreds of thousands of troops and millions of dollars in equipment. And then you have Gazprom, who is trying to acquire hundreds of thousands of troops and millions of dollars in equipment and has the means to do so. That's going to create a power struggle militarily. That sets up things like civil wars and infighting within their own country, especially if Putin goes down and can't hold it together as the nucleus of the oligarchs here. And make no mistake, they're giving excuses. Gazprom's giving excuses like it's for energy protection, it's for diversifying their portfolio because energy has gone downward. But the reality is I think these oligarchs see the writing on the wall, and they're wanting to bolster their positions in their security apparatus to ensure that they exist in the future of Russia, if not lead. When you start having many private military companies or against a government entity, and then you have a potential breakaway with the Chechens, it's setting up a bad situation in Russia. And if Ukraine goes poorly for the Kremlin, as it seems to be, this is going to be not only the downfall of potentially Putin, but Russia could see a really bad civil war come out of this. So we'll see. But just know oligarchs are starting to build their armies in Russia right now.